Okay, good morning to you, welcome. Hot off the press today, on Talking really, is the 15-minute cities. Yes, we're still on about those. There's a big demonstration on Saturday in Oxford and also in other towns around the country. In particular, the city that's near me, which is Bath, and that's going to be divided up into 4 cells, and they've called it cells deliberately, I believe, because they could call it areas, they could call it zones, but no, they've called it cells. And why they call it cells? Well, it's an open air prison, isn't it? Because if you're restricted from going A to B, then that obviously is restricting your rights as a human being on the planet. You are imprisoned in your own area or your cell. So quite deliberate. This is obviously the wording, very, very important. Under the guise of climate change, which obviously we know is the bullshit reason. But this is obviously going to be quite drastic if it does come in. And it's all set. Bath is a place which is on a hill, and it's quite hilly, so it is going to be quite difficult to get around, because once you have to go around the outside, you cannot do it because there is a river that goes around the outside. Basically, there is no road going around the outside, so you either go through the middle or you don't. And certainly with their low carbon zone that they have at the moment, it is quite restrictive.
I hope you don't want to go down any of the Grovelands or any of them.
Guys.
See what happens now. Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh, shit.
Brilliant.
I think they bolted them down, haven't they?
This is amazing. Oh, look at that. Jesus, you couldn't get any better, could you?
No. It's a good job I brought my camera with me, isn't it?
Are you filming it?
Yeah. It's going to push it down, I think.
And having driven through it, because my car is allowed to go in there, I have found that if I want to go from A to B, you do hit that charge zone. Although I don't pay and I don't have any problem with it, lorries and things like that do have a problem with it, and there is no way that you can get around it. So this plan is the first stages, and bear in mind that this is coming in unless you protest about it. And certainly Oxford on Saturday this week is 18th of February. There's a big one planned there. They're going to be doing that. Obviously Oxford is a bit ahead of everywhere else because they were very much in the front running. However, I have a video here that I cannot guarantee that it's obviously concerning the same sort of thing. However, it does show the draconian nature they do have in China. Now, we do know that China has facial recognition, they do have COVID pass, they do have digital ID, and now they've got this, which has come out. I am actually quite shocked that this video's been allowed out, because it does show what is possible, and it does remind you of Germany in the 40s.
我们像军事化管理，现在买个菜，原来是。
This is what they could be bringing in, and we're not going to sort of, fearmonger. We're not going to fearmonger, but we are going to tell you what possibly the plan is, and we know what their plan is. already. They want to stop you from moving around. They want to remove cars, and they want you to control you as a person. And all of this is planned. And anybody that cannot see it really needs to wake up pretty quickly. So as you saw there, you know, it is a metal wall, and there are certain gates that you have to go through with your pass, your ID, digital ID and facial recognition. If you're not allowed through, you will not go through. Already they have this system where if you are social credits, if you don't have enough, then you cannot do things like buy train tickets, and you cannot travel on public transport and things like this. It's already there. It's already there. Anybody that needs to go and research that, it's actually already there. So they are well ahead of everywhere else. This is what we can look forward to. If you cannot see it, I suggest that you give your head a little wobble and go and research this a little bit better. Right, that's it from me, and locally in Bath we're going to be protesting there in the near future, so please come and join us, and if you're local to this area, then the more the merrier. Have a very good day.